Hi guys, it's Wombat, and yes, this is the ProMods Europe Edition Big Map Combo. Finally! ProMods 2.33 came out a few days ago, and here is the setup. There is really nothing new here compared to the old version for 1.33, but still there is a couple of things that might be tricky here. The first one is that if you do have my TSM map combo, the map and def file are not the original ones. For this setup though, you will need the original map file and a different def file. So that is going to be interesting to see how many of you get back to me with comments saying that you used to have TSM, you added this ProMod setup as well, and now your TSM combo isn't working anymore. But you know, what can we do? Hopefully it won't be that big of a problem. There is another thing though that might be a very big problem for some of you, and that is the Estonia-Russia border file, the ScandinaviaMod, and Poland Rebuilding, as well as the Poland Rebuilding Special Transport add-on. Those files are all incompatible with version 1.34. So you're gonna have to change the manifest files to make them compatible. And I will show you how to change the manifest files, but I've done that before and it doesn't really help. You still have problems, at least some of you, but it is what it is. So let's just dive right into it and get it over with, shall we? On the map we have the ScandinaviaMod, we have the Swedish islands, we have Emden and Paris rebuilt, we have Rus map, Volga map, Great Steppe, Southern region, Romania extended, YKS Turkey including the rescaled by Arayas. We have the Sardinia map. Do we have anything else? I think that's all actually for the European edition. And here is the loading order of the mods. From the bottom you'll have Great Steppe model, map, def, followed by Volga map model 2, model 1 and def. The Volga map file is found further up here, so don't worry about that one. Then we have Southern region map model 3, model 2, model 1, def and map, as well as the Southern region English files. On top of that we have the Southern region map fix. And then we move on to the YKS Team EU Turkey map files. There are 4 of them, we are only going to use 3 of them. It's the Model 2 file, which you'll see from the package name, it says Model 2. And we have Model 1, also found in the package name, Model 1. And then we have the def file, and finally the package name ends in def. And then we have the YKS RSK 1.5 file, which is Romania extended or Arayas rescale of Turkey, the Turkey map, and that replaces the YKS Team EU Turkey map file. Then we have the base file for Sardinia, followed by ProMods version 2.33 package 3, 2, 1, media package, map package, definition package and asset package. Sometimes I get questions why I have the assets package above definitions and not further down, and the fact is that ProMods has two different recommended loading order for the ProMods files. This is one of them. If you don't recognize it, you've been looking at the other one. They have two different ones, but this one works just as fine as the other one does. So it doesn't really matter if you have the asset package here or if you have it down here. Doesn't matter. Then we have the ferry for Sardinia map, followed by Rust map, and this is going to be a tough one. We have Rust map model 2 and model file. Nothing strange about that, but if you do use my TSM setups, this file, the map package, is the original map file. So this one is not the special version that we are using for the TSM setup, which have to remove files, cities like St. Petersburg, for instance. So this is the original Rust map file. The def file, however, is not the official one. It is an updated version. It says for 1.33, but fact is that this one is a new one, packaged and unofficial, of course, then for 1.34. So make sure that you are using the original map file and the new updated def file. Then we have the old city names, followed by no Rust map police in Europe fix, and here is then the Volga map file. Then we have Poland rebuilding, and if these files here are incompatible, if you look at them and they say incompatible, like this one here, then you need to change the manifest files for these mods. That goes for not only Poland rebuilding, but also for the Poland rebuilding special transport add-on, which obviously then is optional. Then we have the Rust map ProMods and Poland rebuilding road connection, followed by Romania for ProMods this time, file number 4, 3, 2, 1. We then have the YKS RSK to ROX road connection, as well as the ProMods Poland rebuilding and Romania extended road connection, and the YKS RSK to Southern Region road connection. On top of that we have the Romania extended English city names file, as well as the ferry between Southern Region and Turkey, Romania to Southern Region ferry, and the No Italy to Southern Region ferry as well. We then have Paris rebuilt, Emden, Swedish islands, and of course I'm using the Wombat edition. We have ScandinaviaMod map package and definition package, and if these files are listed as incompatible, it's simply because you haven't changed the manifest file. So change the manifest files for these two and they will be listed here as compatible. You also have the Estonia-Russia border improvements. This one is also listed as incompatible. Change the manifest file and it will be compatible. We also have the ProMods 2.30 Plus legacy compatibility fix, and this is an updated version for 2.33. So this one is version 1.5. And on top of everything else we then have Arayas SuperZoom, and this time it is the ProMods version of the SuperZoom. I do not have Doomer Day's background for ProMods. It hasn't been completed as this is recorded. Hopefully this weekend, when I have my global edition for ProMods out, there will be a background by Doomer Days, and I will then of course include that in the global edition. Feel free then to download the link for the background map from that video description instead. And now for the final piece of the puzzle. How do you change the manifest files for all of these mods? And for that we go over to the desktop Wombat. Right, so this goes for every single file you have to change the manifest for. Open it using 7-zip. In this file I'm opening the ScandinaviaMod PM expansion def.scs. In all of these files you will find a manifest.sii file. Double click it. It opens up in Notepad, and if you look down somewhere, you might have to scroll down a little bit, you'll find compatible versions, and it's gonna say 1.31 or 1.32 or 1.33, doesn't matter. As long as it says anything but 1.34, it won't work on 1.34. So you change this to 1.34. This here means that this is just a comment. It will be ignored. But I'm gonna go ahead and say you change that one as well to 1.34. Not that it matters in any way, but 1.34, 1.34, what could possibly go wrong? Now if you close the file and save, this is save in Swedish, spara, you will automatically be prompted to update the archive. File manifest.sii was modified. Do you want to update it in the archive? Click OK, and that's it. And there you have it. Of course there is a couple of things more you need to consider. One of them is that just because you make a mod compatible with 1.34, that doesn't automatically means that the mod will actually work. But in this particular case, going from 1.33 to 1.34 with these maps shouldn't have any real effect on how well they work. If you do the same thing with older truck mods or things like that, you will probably have a ton of different problems, but none of those are my problem, so good luck with those mods. But for the Poland rebuilding, Scandinavia, and the Russian Estonian border, it should be fine this time at least. And as always, if you have any problems adding these mods to your profile, try remove every other mod you have on that profile. See if it works, and if it does, then you add these mods in. Hopefully it won't crash, but if it still crashes, try creating a new profile. Add just these mods again once you have verified that the profile actually works, and hopefully that will solve it. If that doesn't solve the problem, you can still use my profile, but be aware of the fact that my profile probably requires you to have the Krone DLC, the Special Transport DLC, and possibly a few other DLCs as well. That isn't really my problem. I'm providing you with my profile. Use it if you want to. If you can't use it, you can either buy the DLCs that are missing on your side, or simply create a new profile instead. So with those harsh words, I think we are done for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe as well. And as always, feel free to share my videos on all your social media. I'm honored if you do. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.